You wake up in the morning and everything feels normal. The light filters through the curtains, the house is quiet, and your body slowly begins to move after hours of rest. What most people over 60 do not realize is that the first 30 minutes after waking up can quietly determine how strong, balanced, and energized they will feel for the rest of the day. Small habits repeated daily may seem harmless, yet over months and years they can weaken muscles, stiffen joints, and reduce independence. One of the most common mistakes many seniors make is jumping out of bed too quickly. During sleep, blood pressure naturally lowers and circulation slows. When you suddenly stand, gravity pulls blood toward the legs. This rapid shift can cause dizziness, blurred vision, and even brief loss of balance. A single unstable moment increases the risk of falls, and falls remain one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. Instead of rushing, allow your body to transition gradually. Begin by gently moving your fingers and toes. Rotate your ankles. Flex and extend your knees while still lying down. Sit at the edge of the bed for a full minute before standing. This simple pause allows blood pressure to stabilize and gives your nervous system time to adjust. Another silent mistake is ignoring morning hydration. After 6 to 8 hours without fluids, the body is naturally dehydrated. Even mild dehydration reduces muscle efficiency, slows reaction time, and increases fatigue. Many seniors head straight to coffee without drinking water first. While coffee can be part of a healthy routine, relying on it before rehydrating may worsen dehydration because caffeine has a mild diuretic effect. A better approach is to drink a full glass of water soon after waking. This replenishes fluids, supports circulation, and helps muscles contract more effectively. Adding a squeeze of lemon or a small pinch of mineral salt can further support electrolyte balance. Skipping breakfast is another habit that quietly affects strength. During the night, the body continues repairing tissues and using stored energy. By morning, protein stores are partially depleted. If the first meal of the day lacks adequate protein, muscle breakdown may continue longer than necessary. Over time, this contributes to gradual muscle loss known as sarcopenia. An ideal morning meal should contain high-quality proteins such as eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, or legumes. Combining protein with fiber-rich carbohydrates like oats or whole-grain toast provides steady energy and prevents blood sugar spikes. Stable blood sugar helps maintain balance and concentration throughout the morning. Many seniors also begin their day completely sedentary. They move from bed to chair, from chair to table, and remain seated for extended periods. Prolonged inactivity stiffens joints and signals the body that strength is not required. Muscles respond to demand. When demand is low, adaptation moves in the wrong direction. Incorporating 5 to 10 minutes of gentle morning movement can transform this pattern. Simple activities such as marching in place, shoulder rolls, light stretching, or slow squats awaken major muscle groups. This improves circulation and primes the nervous system for coordination and stability. Another overlooked habit is neglecting posture immediately after waking. Many people shuffle forward with rounded shoulders and a lowered head. Poor posture places unnecessary strain on the spine and weakens core engagement. Over time, this contributes to back discomfort and reduced lung capacity. Consciously standing tall each morning reinforces muscular support along the spine. Engage the abdominal muscles lightly, relax the shoulders downward, and imagine a string gently lifting the crown of the head upward. This small adjustment protects joints and improves breathing efficiency. Checking the phone immediately upon waking is also more harmful than it appears. Beyond the mental stress it may create, prolonged neck flexion while looking down strains cervical muscles. Repeating this daily encourages forward head posture and tension headaches. Delaying screen exposure for at least 15 minutes allows your body to fully wake naturally. Use that time for hydration, light stretching, and mindful breathing instead. Breathing itself deserves attention. Shallow chest breathing reduces oxygen delivery and may increase feelings of anxiety. Deep diaphragmatic breathing expands the lower lungs and supports core stability. Taking 5 slow breaths while standing upright activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping the body transition calmly into activity. Some seniors also take morning medications on an empty stomach without confirming whether food is required. Certain medications may irritate the stomach lining or influence blood pressure differently, depending on hydration and nutrition status. Following medical guidance carefully prevents unnecessary side effects that could impair balance or energy. lighting conditions matter as well. Walking through dim hallways immediately after waking can strain vision and increase fall risk. Ensuring adequate lighting, especially near stairs and bathrooms, creates a safer environment during those first vulnerable minutes. Footwear is another detail often ignored. Walking barefoot on slippery surfaces or in loose slippers reduces traction. Wearing supportive, non-slip footwear protects joints and enhances stability. Temperature shifts can also influence muscle performance. Moving from a warm bed into a cold room tightens muscles quickly. Gentle movement before exposure to colder air reduces stiffness and lowers injury risk. Mental state plays a powerful role in physical readiness. Beginning the day with worry or negative self-talk elevates stress hormones such as cortisol. Chronically elevated cortisol contributes to muscle breakdown over time. Practicing brief gratitude or intention setting in the morning can lower stress responses and indirectly support muscle preservation. Some individuals avoid morning sunlight altogether. Natural light exposure within the first hour of waking helps regulate circadian rhythms, supports vitamin D synthesis, and improves mood. Vitamin D is essential for muscle contraction and bone health. Stepping outside for a few minutes of daylight, when possible, offers meaningful benefits. Rushing through the bathroom routine without support bars or stable surfaces may also increase fall risk. Installing simple safety aids creates confidence and reduces unnecessary strain on joints. Ignoring mild morning stiffness is another common pattern. Many assume stiffness is an unavoidable part of aging and push through abrupt movements. However, gradual range of motion exercises reduce discomfort more effectively and protect connective tissues. Finally, many seniors underestimate the cumulative impact of these habits. Each action alone may seem small. Together, repeated daily, they shape strength, balance, and long-term independence. The morning is not just the start of another day. It is a daily opportunity to reinforce resilience. By standing up slowly, hydrating properly, fueling muscles with protein, engaging in gentle movement, maintaining posture, breathing deeply, ensuring safety, and welcoming natural light, you send a clear message to your body. Strength is still required. When strength is required, the body responds, and that response, repeated consistently, becomes the foundation for stability, confidence, and freedom in the years ahead. Freedom in the years ahead depends not only on what you avoid, but on what you consistently choose to do differently each morning. After protecting your body from sudden strain and dehydration, the next critical factor is how you activate your metabolism during the first hour of the day. Many older adults unknowingly slow their metabolism by delaying movement for too long after breakfast. Sitting immediately after eating may feel comfortable, yet remaining inactive prevents efficient glucose utilization. When muscles are not engaged, circulating blood sugar remains elevated longer, encouraging fat storage and contributing to insulin resistance over time. A simple solution is a gentle 10-minute walk after your first meal. This light activity encourages muscle cells to absorb glucose for energy, stabilizes blood sugar, and supports cardiovascular health. Even walking indoors or pacing slowly around the house provides measurable benefit. Another overlooked issue is insufficient protein distribution throughout the day. While total daily protein matters, research increasingly shows that evenly spreading protein intake supports muscle protein synthesis more effectively. Consuming a meaningful portion in the morning jumpstarts repair processes that may have slowed overnight. Aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein in your first meal, depending on body size and medical guidance. This threshold helps stimulate muscle-building pathways and reduces continued breakdown. Many seniors also rely heavily on refined carbohydrates early in the day, such as white bread, sugary cereals, or pastries. These foods digest quickly, causing sharp spikes in blood sugar, followed by energy crashes. Energy crashes increase fatigue and discourage physical activity, creating a cycle that gradually reduces strength. Replacing refined grains with fiber-rich alternatives like steel-cut oats, whole grain toast, or chia seeds slows digestion and sustains energy. Pairing carbohydrates with protein and healthy fats further stabilizes glucose levels and enhances satiety. Morning joint stiffness can tempt some individuals to avoid exercise entirely. However, complete avoidance often worsens stiffness. Synovial fluid within joints circulates more effectively when movement occurs. Gentle range of motion exercises such as arm circles, hip rotations, and ankle rolls lubricate joints naturally. Balance training should also begin early in the day when mental focus is fresh. Standing on one foot near a stable surface for support, practicing heel-to-toe walking, or performing controlled side steps strengthens stabilizing muscles. Improved balance reduces fall risk and increases confidence in daily activities. Another harmful pattern is excessive reliance on pain medication, immediately upon waking without first assessing natural mobility. While medication has its place under medical supervision, combining it with targeted strengthening and flexibility work may reduce long-term dependency. Exposure to fresh air supports respiratory function. Opening windows or stepping outside briefly improves oxygen exchange and enhances alertness. Oxygen-rich blood improves muscle contraction efficiency and cognitive clarity. Many seniors underestimate the importance of morning core engagement. The core includes not only abdominal muscles, but also deeper stabilizers along the spine and pelvis. Weak core muscles compromise posture and balance. Simple exercises like seated knee lifts or gentle pelvic tilts activate these muscles safely. Hydration should continue beyond the first glass of water. Sipping fluids consistently through the morning prevents delayed dehydration, which can impair concentration and coordination. Caffeine timing also matters. Consuming excessive caffeine on an empty stomach may increase heart rate and anxiety, especially in individuals sensitive to stimulants. Pairing moderate caffeine intake with food and hydration reduces negative effects. Mental stimulation complements physical readiness. Reading, puzzles, or engaging conversation activate neural pathways that coordinate with motor function. Cognitive engagement supports reaction time and decision-making, which are crucial for preventing accidents. Some individuals rush through hygiene tasks while standing in unstable positions. Taking time to sit while dressing or grooming if balance feels uncertain reduces fall risk. Using stable chairs with arm support can provide additional safety. Temperature regulation deserves attention. Warm showers may relax muscles, but extremely hot water can temporarily lower blood pressure and increase dizziness upon standing. Moderation preserves comfort without compromising stability. Foot care in the morning influences long-term mobility. Checking for swelling, sores, or discomfort ensures early detection of issues that might alter gait and increase fall risk. Another subtle habit is shallow nutrition planning. Many seniors decide meals impulsively, leading to inconsistent nutrient intake. Planning balanced meals in advance increases the likelihood of adequate protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Sunlight exposure continues to play a key role. 15 to 20 minutes of natural light early in the day strengthens circadian rhythm alignment. Proper circadian rhythm supports hormone regulation, including those involved in muscle maintenance. Resistance training, even in brief sessions, can be incorporated into morning routines. Using light dumbbells or resistance bands for controlled repetitions of major movements such as squats, wall push-ups, and rows stimulates muscle fibers effectively. Rest between sets should be adequate but not excessive. Short recovery intervals maintain mild cardiovascular engagement without overwhelming the system. Listening to the body remains essential. Mild discomfort during exercise may signal muscle activation, but sharp pain indicates the need for modification or professional guidance. Breathing rhythm should remain steady throughout movement. Exhaling during effort stabilizes the torso and protects the spine. Consistency outweighs intensity. Moderate effort repeated daily yields greater long-term results than occasional extreme sessions. Tracking progress, even informally, reinforces motivation. Noting improvements in balance duration, walking distance, or strength levels highlights tangible advancement. Social accountability can amplify commitment. Inviting a spouse, friend, or neighbor to join morning walks increases adherence and adds enjoyment. Nutrition supplements may support some individuals, yet they should complement rather than replace whole foods. Consulting healthcare professionals ensures safe integration. Avoid multitasking during exercise. Focusing attention on each movement enhances neuromuscular coordination and reduces injury risk. Mindfulness during morning routines reduces stress hormones. Chronic stress contributes to muscle breakdown and fatigue. A calm start protects both mental and physical energy reserves. Gradually increasing exercise difficulty as strength improves prevents stagnation. Progressive overload signals the body to continue adapting. Recovery days remain important. Light stretching or walking on lower intensity days allows tissues to repair while maintaining circulation. Every decision within the first hour of waking either strengthens or weakens the foundation laid earlier. Choosing hydration, balanced nutrition, gentle activation, sunlight, posture awareness, and mindful pacing transforms vulnerability into resilience. These choices accumulate quietly. Weeks become months, and months become years. The body responds to repeated signals. When the signal each morning communicates movement, nourishment, balance, and intention, the response is preserved strength. Preserved strength supports independence. Independence protects dignity. And dignity, sustained by daily discipline, allows aging to unfold not as limitation, but as continued capability built deliberately at the start of every single day. Capability built deliberately at the start of every single day does more than strengthen muscles. It reshapes how the body responds to stress, how the brain coordinates movement, and how energy is distributed throughout the hours that follow. Yet there is another common morning mistake that quietly undermines all this progress: neglecting progressive challenge. Many seniors repeat the exact same light routine for years without adjustment. While consistency is valuable, the body adapts quickly. When muscles are no longer challenged beyond their comfort zone, improvement stops. This does not mean exercising intensely or risking injury. It means gradually increasing demand in safe, measured ways. For example, if you have been performing 10 sit-to-stands from a chair comfortably, consider adding 2 more repetitions. If balance practice on one foot feels stable for 10 seconds, extend it to 15. These small increments stimulate muscle fibers and neural pathways to strengthen further. Another overlooked habit is gripping furniture or walls too tightly during balance exercises. While support is important for safety, excessive reliance prevents stabilizing muscles from activating fully. Keep a light fingertip touch instead of a firm grip when possible. This subtle shift increases engagement in the ankles, calves, and hips. Morning breathing patterns also deserve deeper awareness. Many people unconsciously hold their breath during exertion. Breath holding increases blood pressure temporarily and reduces oxygen delivery. Coordinated breathing improves endurance and reduces strain. Inhale before movement begins, and exhale slowly during effort. Nutrition timing can also sabotage progress. Some individuals delay eating for several hours after waking despite engaging in activity. While intermittent fasting may suit certain people under guidance, inadequate fuel following exercise may limit muscle repair in older adults. Consuming balanced nutrients within a reasonable window supports recovery. Protein quality matters as well as quantity. Complete protein sources containing all essential amino acids more effectively stimulate muscle synthesis. Eggs, dairy, soy products, fish, poultry, and well-combined plant proteins provide these building blocks. Vitamin intake in the morning should not be random. Nutrients such as vitamin D, B vitamins, and magnesium influence muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and energy metabolism. Taking supplements without medical guidance can lead to imbalance. Regular medical review ensures appropriate dosing. Another silent error involves rushing through movements with poor control. Speed without stability reduces benefit and increases injury risk. Controlled repetitions enhance neuromuscular coordination. Slow lowering phases during exercises in particular strengthen connective tissue and improve joint resilience. Joint alignment must remain a priority. Knees should track in line with toes during squats. Shoulders should stay relaxed and not elevate excessively during arm exercises. Proper alignment distributes force evenly and protects cartilage. Morning footwear choices can either support or hinder progress. Shoes with firm heel counters and stable soles improve balance practice. Worn out or overly soft footwear may decrease stability. Some seniors also underestimate the importance of rest between movements. Moving too quickly from one exercise to another without brief recovery can lead to fatigue and compromised form. Short pauses allow heart rate to stabilize and maintain technique. Hydration continues to influence performance beyond the first glass of water. If urine appears dark yellow, fluid intake may be insufficient. Clear to light straw-colored urine generally indicates better hydration status. Mental distractions during exercise reduce effectiveness. Watching television or engaging in intense conversation can divert focus from body awareness. Mindful attention enhances motor learning and long-term coordination. Morning routines should also incorporate spinal mobility. Gentle cat-cow movements, seated twists, or controlled forward folds Maintain flexibility along the vertebral column. A mobile spine supports better posture and reduces strain on hips and shoulders. An additional mistake involves ignoring asymmetry. If one side of the body feels weaker or less stable, dedicating slightly more attention to that side can restore balance. Symmetry improves gait efficiency and reduces compensatory strain. Temperature preparation remains relevant. Warming muscles gradually before deeper stretches prevents micro-tears. 5 minutes of light marching or arm swings before stretching improves elasticity. Many individuals stop exercising at the first sign of mild discomfort. Differentiating between harmful pain and normal muscle activation is important. Gentle muscular effort may feel challenging, yet should not be sharp or joint-centered. Monitoring heart rate provides useful feedback. Moderate intensity activity typically allows conversation without gasping. Excessive breathlessness indicates the need to slow down. Morning stress management influences muscle retention more than commonly realized. Elevated cortisol over long periods accelerates protein breakdown. Practices such as gratitude journaling, soft music, or quiet reflection reduce stress signaling. Sun exposure combined with movement multiplies benefits. Walking outdoors engages visual processing, balance adaptation, and cardiovascular stimulation simultaneously. Another habit that weakens progress is comparing current ability to decades past. This mindset may create frustration and reduce motivation. Instead, compare today's performance to last month's. Incremental improvement is meaningful. Protein distribution throughout the remainder of the day should align with morning activation. Muscles stimulated early become more receptive to nutrients. Consistent intake at lunch and dinner maintains synthesis. Resistance variety prevents plateau. Alternating between resistance bands, light dumbbells, and bodyweight exercises recruits fibers differently. Post-exercise nutrition might include a combination of protein and carbohydrates to replenish glycogen and support repair. Greek yogurt with berries or a small omelet with vegetables are effective options. Hydrating foods such as fruits and soups contribute to fluid intake. Social connection enhances consistency. Sharing progress with family encourages accountability. Sleep quality the night before shapes morning readiness. 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep support, hormonal balance, and muscle repair. Alcohol consumption. The evening prior may impair morning balance and hydration. Moderation protects coordination. Medication timing should be reviewed periodically with healthcare providers to ensure it aligns with activity patterns. Gradual progression across weeks is safer than abrupt increases. Muscles, tendons, and ligaments adapt at different rates. Celebrating small milestones reinforces adherence. Recognizing improved posture or steadier steps builds confidence. Environmental safety checks in the morning reduce hazards. Remove loose rugs and ensure pathways are clear. Ultimately, each morning decision compounds. Progressive challenge, mindful breathing, strategic nutrition, and controlled movement transform routine into intentional strength building. The body continues to adapt regardless of age when given consistent, appropriate stimulus. What matters most is not intensity, but intention repeated daily. When intention guides action, aging becomes a process supported by preparation rather than weakened by habit. And preparation, practiced faithfully at the beginning of each day, preserves the power to move, to balance, and to live with steady independence. Steady independence is not preserved by accident. It is reinforced through layers of small protective decisions that extend beyond exercise and nutrition alone. Another dangerous morning habit many seniors repeat without realizing is neglecting reaction training. While strength and balance are essential, the ability to react quickly to an unexpected loss of balance is equally critical. As we age, reaction time naturally slows. Nerve signals travel slightly less efficiently, and muscles may take longer to contract. If mornings begin slowly and remain slow, the nervous system never receives the stimulus required to stay sharp. Simple reaction drills can make a measurable difference. Tossing a soft ball from one hand to the other, practicing quick but controlled direction changes while walking, or responding to a gentle verbal cue from a partner keeps neural pathways active. Another subtle mistake involves overstretching cold muscles aggressively first thing in the morning. While flexibility is important, long static stretches before warming up can temporarily reduce muscle strength and stability. A safer approach is dynamic mobility first. such as gentle leg swings or arm circles, followed by deeper stretching once circulation has improved. Blood pressure monitoring habits also matter. Some seniors avoid checking morning blood pressure consistently, assuming they feel fine. However, fluctuations in the early hours can influence dizziness and fatigue. Tracking readings under medical guidance helps detect patterns and supports safe activity planning. Many individuals unknowingly consume excessive sodium at breakfast through processed meats or packaged foods. High sodium intake may contribute to fluid retention and elevated blood pressure, increasing cardiovascular strain. Choosing fresh protein sources and whole foods supports circulatory health. Another overlooked issue is insufficient morning fiber. Fiber supports digestive health and stabilizes blood sugar, yet many breakfasts lack adequate amounts. Adding berries, seeds, or vegetables enhances metabolic stability and sustained energy. Emotional habits in the morning influence physical performance. Starting the day with distressing news or stressful conversations elevates adrenaline and cortisol. Over time, chronic stress hormones contribute to muscle breakdown and abdominal fat accumulation. Setting boundaries around media consumption in the first hour protects both mental and muscular health. Some seniors delay using assistive devices due to pride or denial. Refusing a cane or handrail when needed increases fall risk. Using supportive tools when appropriate reflects wisdom, not weakness. Safety preserves independence far more effectively than stubbornness. Vision care is another essential factor. Not wearing prescribed glasses immediately upon waking may distort depth perception. Clear vision supports safe navigation and balance. Another morning error involves inadequate protein diversity. Relying on the same single protein source daily may limit micronutrient variety. Rotating eggs, dairy, legumes, fish, and plant-based options broadens nutrient intake. Hydration can be enhanced further by including water-rich foods such as melon or cucumber in the morning meal. These contribute to fluid balance while providing vitamins. Many seniors underestimate the importance of hip strength. Weak hip abductors contribute to side-to-side instability. Incorporating lateral leg raises or sidestepping exercises strengthens these stabilizers. Foot awareness exercises can dramatically improve balance. Practicing spreading toes, gently gripping the floor, or rolling the foot over a small ball stimulates nerve endings and enhances proprioception. Morning clutter presents hidden hazards. Leaving items on the floor or wearing long, loose clothing increases trip risk. Maintaining an organized environment protects safety during early hours when alertness may still be rising. Some individuals neglect protein shortly after resistance exercise, delaying recovery. Providing muscles with amino acids within a reasonable time frame enhances adaptation. Breathing fresh air combined with upright posture maximizes oxygen intake. Slouching compresses lung capacity and reduces endurance. Joint pain that persists beyond mild stiffness should not be ignored. Consulting healthcare professionals early prevents minor issues from becoming chronic limitations. Excessive reliance on sugary beverages for quick energy creates unstable blood glucose patterns. Choosing balanced meals prevents crashes. Sleep inertia can linger for up to 30 minutes after waking. Gentle light exposure, hydration, and movement reduce grogginess more effectively than stimulants alone. Some seniors avoid strength training due to fear of injury. However, properly guided resistance exercise is one of the most protective activities for aging muscles and bones. Light to moderate loads performed with correct forms strengthen connective tissue. Consistency in medication timing ensures stable physiological responses. Skipping doses or altering schedules without guidance may affect balance and energy. Morning gratitude or mindfulness practice lowers sympathetic nervous system activation. Reduced stress supports hormonal balance that favors muscle maintenance. Protein needs may increase slightly with age due to reduced anabolic sensitivity. Meeting these needs supports lean mass retention. Walking posture should emphasize heel-to-toe motion with arms swinging naturally. This coordinated pattern enhances stability and circulation. Ignoring mild swelling in the legs may signal fluid imbalance or circulatory issues. Early attention prevents complications. Temperature-appropriate clothing supports muscle function. Being too cold increases stiffness. Being too warm may cause fatigue. Hydration reminders can be set visually by placing a glass of water near the bed. Environmental cues improve habit consistency. Avoid rushing through tasks when feeling unsteady. Slowing down reduces accident risk. Morning routines benefit from written structure. A checklist including hydration, movement, posture, sunlight, and balanced nutrition reinforces discipline. Tracking step counts or balance duration provides objective feedback. Resistance exercises should target major muscle groups including legs, back, chest, shoulders, and core. Overtraining without adequate recovery may increase inflammation. Listening to the body remains essential. Community exercise programs offer supervision and motivation. Stretching calves improves ankle mobility and reduces fall risk. Proper chewing and mindful eating support digestion and nutrient absorption. Limiting highly processed foods lowers systemic inflammation. Maintaining a calm pace during transitions from sitting to standing prevents dizziness. Reviewing footwear condition regularly ensures adequate support. Incorporating light cognitive challenges during walks, such as counting backward, enhances dual-task coordination. Protein-rich snacks later in the morning may support sustained muscle synthesis. Avoid comparing progress to others. Individual journeys differ. Environmental lighting should be bright but comfortable. Gentle music can improve mood and encourage movement. Every protective adjustment compounds over time. When mornings become intentional rather than automatic, vulnerability decreases. The body responds predictably to consistent signals of nourishment, challenge, recovery, and care. Those signals, repeated day after day, maintain not only muscle fibers, but also the confidence to trust your own movement. Confidence encourages activity, and activity preserves strength. Strength safeguards balance, and balance protects independence. Independence, reinforced each morning through wise habits, becomes the quiet reward of disciplined beginnings. As we get older, one of the things we value most is our independence. The freedom to live in our own homes, make our own choices, and enjoy life on our own terms. It's not about defying age, but about embracing it with wisdom and a little bit of planning. So today, let's talk about some simple, yet powerful habits and routines that can help us maintain that precious independence for years to come. First up, let's talk about moving our bodies. You don't need to run a marathon, I promise. The key is consistency. Think about activities you actually enjoy. Maybe it's a brisk walk in the park with a friend, a gentle yoga class online, or even just dancing to your favorite oldies in the living room. These activities help maintain muscle strength, improve balance, and keep our joints flexible. Even simple chair exercises can make a huge difference in preventing falls and staying mobile. The goal is to make movement a natural, enjoyable part of every single day. Next, let's feed our brains. Our mind is a muscle, and just like any other muscle, it needs regular exercise. So, put down the remote and pick up a new challenge. This could be anything from learning a new language with a fun app, to mastering a new recipe, joining a book club, or getting lost in a good puzzle. These activities build new neural pathways and help keep our cognitive skills sharp. Staying curious and continuing to learn is one of the best ways to keep our minds vibrant and engaged with the world around us. Of course, we can't talk about independence without mentioning what we eat. A balanced diet is our fuel for an active life. We're not talking about restrictive, boring meals. It's about enjoying a colorful plate filled with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide the energy and nutrients our bodies need to function at their best. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Drinking enough water throughout the day is crucial for everything from our energy levels to our brain function. A simple trick is to keep a water bottle with you wherever you go. Now, let's get organized. Creating simple, consistent routines can be a game changer. It's not about having a rigid schedule, but about creating a gentle rhythm for your day. For instance, you could have a morning routine that includes some light stretching, a healthy breakfast, and reading the news. Having a set place for important items like your keys, glasses, and medications can also save you a lot of stress and frustration. These little systems help reduce mental clutter and make daily life smoother and more manageable. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, is staying connected. Loneliness can be a major obstacle to our well-being as we age. So, make an effort to nurture your social connections. Schedule regular phone or video calls with family and friends. Join a local club or a volunteer group that aligns with your interests. Community centers and online groups offer fantastic opportunities to meet new people and share experiences. Human connection is vital. It brings us joy, provides support, and reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Maintaining independence in our later years is a journey, not a destination. It's about making smart, proactive choices every day. By incorporating these simple habits, moving our bodies, challenging our minds, eating well, staying organized, and connecting with others, we can build a foundation for a future filled with freedom, purpose, and joy. You have the power to shape your golden years into whatever you want them to be. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a full and vibrant life at any age. See you in the next video.